So when I checked in, the front desk agent gave me a map of New Orleans. Oops, sorry, wrong side. And upside down, cool, great start. As you can see, I'm right next to the French Quarter, and apparently everything is just about a 5 to 10 minute walk away, which is amazing. And then he also gave me these tokens. So when I went online, I actually read that you only get these when you check in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But because he was super nice, he gave me not one, but 2 chips to try a complimentary wine sampling. That's freaking dope. Got this really cool wallpaper happening in the background. Got myself the king size bed for moi, of course. Robes. Ooh, I'm gonna use this later for sure. And a little desk here with the TV. All right, so enough talking from me and enough of this bad lighting here in this room. Let's go check out downtown New Orleans. And guess what, guys? Got Mardi Gras beads! That's a little check on the bucket list here at New Orleans. Good afternoon, everyone. Day 2 in New Orleans, and I survived a night in Bourbon Street yesterday. I got super drunk yesterday. I honestly don't even know how I ended up getting these Mardi Gras beads. So this is my outfit for this afternoon. Some summer vibes, keeping it real chill because I know it's really hot in New Orleans. But yes, today's gonna be more exploring New Orleans and not partying in New Orleans because that was last night. And I'm going to talk to the concierge right now to see what activities I can do and what places are good to walk around and see. And I will film my adventure today. All right, out here in the streets of New Orleans again during the daytime. So I'm going to this restaurant called Mother's. The concierge suggested it, and he really sold me on the fried chicken idea, and I've been missing some fried chicken in my life. So that's what I might get while I'm there. One thing that I really like about New Orleans, and is one of the reasons why I wanted to go, was because of the architecture. Like, look at how beautiful the balconies are. Alright, I got my food. So I typically don't eat red beans, but my sister dared me to because I don't like beans, but what am I doing in New Orleans if I don't like beans? So here you are, this one's for you. So far the food's really good. Got myself some fried chicken and potato salad. Just finished eating my Louisiana fried chicken and it was so good. Now I'm heading off to the French Quarter to try and see what I can do there and what sights to soak in. So traveling mid-August here in New Orleans, everyone was saying it's going to be really, really hot. And not going to lie, it is hot. It's a little humid, but there's actually a breeze. So I grabbed a venti black tea lemonade to keep myself hydrated. And right now I'm in Royal Street. The concierge suggested walking along here because there's actually a lot of really cool antique shops. And I really like the aesthetic overall. It's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, y'all! So I don't know if you guys know, but for anyone who knows me, I'm a huge fan of the show called The Originals, and it was filmed here in New Orleans. And then this was always in the shots. I feel like I'm in the show. It's so cool. Same with the cathedral over there. Just want to show that I was actually here. Look at my hair being all frizzy, dang. I don't know why I thought I could walk around for 3 to 4 hours in the humidity and the heat. I think I was successful. I went around Jackson Square, as you saw, and I went to some souvenir shops to buy a couple things. So whenever I travel, I always like to get a hoodie or a shirt of the place I travel to. Oh my gosh, okay, work with me. That says French Quarter, New Orleans. And then it has a little Bourbon Street sign there as well. And then I got a little something for my sister. She really likes beignets. And Cafe du Monde is very popular for their beignets, so got her a little beignet mix. And I'm back out again. It's, I think, 7 p.m. and I'm going to give these a try. Alrighty, I've made it to Cafe du Monde. So I am here for the famous beignet. And then I also got myself a frozen cafe au lait because it is really hot outside. And I decided to dine in the outdoor area because that's what I saw in everyone's vlog and I'm gonna do it too, so yeah. So everyone was telling me that Cafe du Monde gets very crowded and there's a huge line, but there's so many open tables, so it's not busy around this time. So if you guys are wondering of a good time to come to Cafe du Monde when it's not busy, it's around 7:50 right now. Thank you. So $9. Perfect. Give me one sec. Look at that. So it comes with the water, and then I ordered the frozen cafe au lait for the meal here. So it's just a Cafe du Monde, and that was really quick. I was there for maybe a max of 10 to 15 minutes. The thing is that there were so many of it and it was so sweet, so I packed 2 of it in this little to-go bag. Back into the hotel room. Just gonna wrap it up for tonight because I have a early, not super early, Voodoo tour to look forward to tomorrow morning. But yeah, I was talking to the bartender and I learned something new about New Orleans. I did not know that you can walk anywhere in New Orleans with an alcoholic beverage. It's completely legal anywhere in New Orleans. He told me that they have alcohol drive-throughs. People can drive through with alcohol. That's dangerous. So I don't know if I trust any of the New Orleans drivers, but fun fact. Alright, so I'm sorry I didn't get to film a proper introduction for my NOLA day 3. I'm going off to a Voodoo tour, which I just kind of like rushed out of the hotel to try to make. So I'm just in a little convenience store, or sorry, CVS right now, so I can buy a bottle of water for the tour because it's going to be 2 hours and it's in the southern Louisiana heat. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm not going to pass out throughout the whole tour. We're taking a little pit stop in this little area, and I'm not allowed to film actually in the tour, so that's why I couldn't get much of the cemetery, but I'll include some photos if I can. It was so hot. I don't know if you can see in my shirt, but I am sweating like I'm just in the rain, like I'm drenched.
Welcome everybody to Congo Square. Oh, you can hear the cicadas right now. Congo Square is probably the most significant location in all of New Orleans. Last thing I'll show you right here. This is actually a second line. This is a depiction of a second line.
So I just finished my Voodoo tour, which is so interesting. We ended up in the Voodoo temple at the very end, and we got to take a look at all the little Voodoo dolls that was in the shop. And I got a couple things, which I'll show you in a little bit. So from the Voodoo shop, I ended up getting these Gree-Weed bags, one for happiness and one for general good fortune. There were so many other things that you could get. There was a lot about love too and a lot about money, but I just decided to go for these two because I think this is what's important to me at the moment. Now I've decided to have lunch slash breakfast because I haven't eaten all day in Monty. It's really cool. It's right by Jackson Square. I'm sitting by the bar and everything is very, very nice. So I'm back at the hotel room. As you can tell, At this point, I was not feeling cute at all because of the heat. As you can tell by my hair too, it's just all frizzy. So I switched back into my pajamas and I'm just resting because it was so humid, so hot. My clothes were just sticky and ugh. Good afternoon, everyone. This is New Orleans day 4, and this is the last day before I leave tomorrow. So what I have planned for me today is I think I'm going to head off to the French marketplace because I saw that that was one of the places that you had to check out while you were here, and I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, so we're gonna check that out.
When I was in the shower, I was like, wait a minute, is that thunder?
I know.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, I know. I was a little hungover this morning too, so I thought when I heard that like rumbling, I thought it was like housekeeping outside, and I'm like, stop! I don't want you to guys come inside.
Funny.
All right, so I'm 5 minutes into the marketplace here, and I already bought something. It's so cute. If you guys can't already tell, I am addicted to keys, and I saw this little key necklace here, and it has a little fleur-de-lis to sort of remember New Orleans, so I thought, why not? It's freaking cute. I really love this necklace. I'm wearing it right now. So I also just ordered a po' boy, so I'm going to try that while I'm here. It's the last day, might as well, so we're going to see how that tastes. Here it is, chicken cutlet po' boy. So I just finished eating the po' boy and it was so good. Now I'm just chilling here in Jackson Square. It's my last day, so I figured I'd just sort of take in the sights. I actually mustered up the courage to ask a couple people to take some of my photos with some monuments here. So it's been real. All right, so I met these really sweet ladies down at Jackson Square who ended up taking some of my photos for the trip here, and they were suggesting different areas for me to pose to and what angles to take, and I was like, oh, where have you been this whole time? Yeah, it needed you. But I just need a couple of bomb photos, and they really helped me with that, so I'm so glad that I met them. Thank you so much again. So because I'm a bit of a hotel nerd, and since I work in hotels, I am going to go check out the different hotels here in New Orleans and sort of like scope out what their lobby is like, what the vibe is like, so in case I come back again, maybe I'll try and stay at a different hotel. So I'm just over at the Ritz-Carlton right now, and honestly it's blowing my mind. I don't know if you noticed, but I had some gumbo, and the last thing I needed to get on this trip was actually gumbo, and that was perfect timing. Come over to the Ritz-Carlton and they serve gumbo in that little cute cart from 5 to 6, so that's pretty freaking nice. And they have this outdoor courtyard, which I'm sort of chilling in right now. It's so nice. I'm gonna show you guys. Like what? Like what? Good morning, everyone. It is officially the last day here in New Orleans. I am about to go off to travel, but before I do that, I'm going to grab some food. The front desk agent was nice enough to give me a 1 p.m. late checkout. I have all my stuff packed here already. Just wanted to make sure that everything is good to go, and if I miss anything, I'll still have that extra time to sort of settle up everything. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't really end the vlog properly yesterday. I just wanted some time to myself, and I just sort of chilled in the hotel room and watched some videos, but I felt like I did everything I wanted to do here in New Orleans already, so I decided to just give myself a day of rest because it was always go, go, go the past couple of days. There's my breakfast. Cajun potatoes, really good. Some Louisiana hollandaise sauce, and of course gotta use that Crystal hot sauce. So anyways, I thought I would look like a damn tourist for the last few moments that I'm here. It's raining like crazy, and I don't know why the hell I have this poncho on, but I decided to do this instead of getting an Uber because my hair is already wet. So Anyways, as you can see, I got caught in just a little bit of rain. No, I was in the middle of drenching, pouring rain, and from what I heard, it's hurricane season, so this is why I'm in a poncho right now. And I'm gonna be vlogging in this poncho until I decide I don't want to. Cute, so cute. Yes, work. Anyways, you know what? I ain't even mad at the fact that it's raining right now, because honestly, the whole time I was in this trip, it didn't even rain once when I was outside. So the fact that I'm only catching it now when it doesn't really matter because I'm leaving is a-okay with me. So you know what? Let the rain fall and I will be drenched, but whatever, because I'm going back home. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That's the end of my time here in New Orleans. I had so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the journey that I had here too. This is the very first solo trip I've ever had, just being on my own for fun, and I don't regret any of it, so I suggest it to anyone who wants to push themselves out of their comfort zone and experience what it's like doing things on your own, being independent, making your own decisions. It's really empowering, and plus no one's telling you what to do and where to go and all that cool stuff. So thank you guys again for watching, and I hope to see you again on my next adventure.